Red alert! Red alert! Luna Extinction placeholder name is coming to Punishing Gray Raven. Holy moly, CN's eating good. Holy smokes, guys, you have got to see this. I just hold on. Let's just watch.
这种程度的对手还不构成威胁。若事物只能遵循原有的轨迹发展，未来将局限于圈内，受困者无论如何都无法逾越基地。
It looks so good.
所以
Look at
当一
this.
切的混乱出现，才能从中找到新的机会与可能。如果结局还未注定，就让我们未来。
I have no idea what's being said. There's no subtitles. But it looks so good. Oh? Shout out to Rexlent for uploading the full preview for this. If you want to watch the full preview with more details in there, you can go and check it out there. There's no subtitles, so we're not going to cover it all right now. But a new element is coming to Punishing Gray Raven, and I think this could be absolutely game-changing. Now, to get some of the other early details out of the way, also courtesy of Rexlent on Twitter, you can read Rexlent's full tweet right here, but I want to highlight some of the details that I think are the most important from what he's mentioned. Extinction's class passive converts the team's elemental shred and buffs to all element, meaning she will be the ultimate filler for any team and can make any of them work, even cross element. That's huge. That means you're going to have the ultimate substitute unit that's going to be coming to Punishing Gray Raven. Now, again, admittedly, this is CN. So we're talking about, for global players, close to a year from now. So we're talking about like next January. But knowing all the characters and the events that are coming over the course of next year, which are some exciting characters to come, I still think this is something very exciting to be looking forward to. Other things to note is that she does respectable damage output, has an auto dodge like Lee Hyperreal, but I think this part is also really interesting. Void units also have certain moves that deal double damage towards the new kinds of shields that are seen in Cradle's fight. So we are seeing some unique opportunities for Void and for specific boss fights that are going to be available. Now, I haven't been able to confirm this, but I also suspect this is the same element that Teddy, the recently released A-rank character that came to the CN side, also is of this element because her element was unconfirmed. I'm wondering if they just kind of like held off on that until they revealed Luna here as another Void elemental character. I think this is really interesting, and I'm also wondering if this maybe has some implications for Wuthering Waves to see if that's an element that they look at incorporating there, maybe long term. Right now, there's a pretty one-to-one comparison of the base elemental types in Punishing Gray Raven to the elemental types that are currently in Wuthering Waves, although they're identified by different names, but I'm interested to see if that's going to apply. But I've been holding off on looking at this character too much in terms of like the visuals because I wanted to give you my honest reaction in looking at that. So again, shout out to Rexlent for uploading a full beta showcase of Luna. We're not going to be looking at the full video here, just some excerpts from it. And I will also be linking both of his videos in the description down below. So make sure to go like those videos and check them out if you have not already. But let's take a look at the preview. Now, if you don't know, in beta showcases, they don't have all of the sound effects and voice lines added. So that's why we're just getting some music overlaid here. And dang, okay. Those are, oh my gosh, sorry. It always takes a minute when you're looking at a character for the first time to really catch up on what's happening. I love the one wing that she's got going on there and some of these animations. It seems cool that it feels like an extension from her base frame. Oh my gosh, hold on. I had to see that again. That was an ultimate ability there. One more time. Oh my gosh, that black hole looks so cool. So we're getting a good look at her weapon there, and I like that huge ring that goes around. Oh my gosh, and if you look at it on the first few attacks here, parts of the ring break off and come in for the attack. Just watch. Okay, of course it went into an effect there. But you can see it splits off into like two parts. It still comes back together, but you can see it like it splits off. It looks really cool. Like, man, like Kuro's like next generation of units just looks so cool. I wish we had more of the sound effects though. Every time we're looking at a beta showcase, I'm always wishing there was some more beta sound effects there. And some of the voice lines, I want to hear them. Oh. I love this song too. Sorry, I'm getting caught up in the song too. It's such a great combat song that came out. I think that I don't know what's going on in the story as of this point, but clearly this is some degree of a spoiler. But I just wanted to add here really quick that it's really exciting seeing Luna come back, because Luna has basically been shafted since very early on in Punishing Gray Raven. Like, shafted may not be the right word, but what I mean is, like, she had her initial frame that came out, which is a great frame, very strong, and became the main dark DPS unit for quite some time. But then they basically did nothing with her. And maybe that was partially for story reasons, because she does, you know, disappear. If you haven't gotten there yet, spoilers, I guess. So it is cool to see her finally coming back in this new frame. Seems like it's a pretty significant place there. Now, we've seen a little bit of the combat, so I want to take a little bit more of a look at the design of the character itself. But first, to end this off, I want to see her win animation. Let's check this out. Oh, what a great way to end on that ultimate. That looks so cool. Oh my gosh, I love this. Now, I have heard some people complain that they don't think this Luna frame is enough of a deviation from her base rank frame, and that it looks almost a little bit more like a skin as opposed to a completely new frame. I don't know. I can see where people are coming from with it not being massively different. Like, for example, if we're comparing the different Bianca frames, going from A rank Bianca to Bianca Veritas to Bianca Stigmata, there's some pretty dramatic shifts in terms of the outfit of the character, the color palette for the character, and the overall like theming for it. It does feel a little bit like Luna is just kind of brought into a different outfit here if you are looking at them side by side. I will put them side by side here for the original Luna and the new S rank Luna that just arrived, Extinction here. And I see where people are coming from, but overall, I still think it's enough of a deviation, or there's more added with that wing element. I like the new weapon that's being brought in, as well as the color palette shift, that I'm generally okay with it. I do feel like I see a little bit more of like a development and a maturity in how the character is carrying themselves. I don't know. I think the my edgelord side at heart, you know, 14-year-old me is like just a really big fan of the color and changes there. But maybe that's just me and you don't like it as much as I do. I just am personally a fan of it. I do think kind of the idea of like it just being like the one wing is really interesting. It looks like there originally was a second wing. I wonder if maybe there's like some story reasons for that or if something happened there. Yeah, overall, I personally am a big fan of the design. One final note and detail I'll leave you with in terms of the mechanics, because we won't be able to see it in the video itself. Her signature weapon is important as it gives Luna Laurel's passive where the next ping after a 3 ping is considered as a 3 ping as well, meaning if you do a 3 ping, you can ping a single orb, and that will also be considered a 3 ping as well. Gonna be great for cycling QTEs in those cases without necessarily needing Da Vinci. So maybe there's some other building opportunities that we're gonna be able to see there from leveraging Luna in that case. Do you like the frame? You don't like the frame? Let me know in the comments down below. If you made it this far in the video, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate that, guys. I just want to quickly acknowledge that we have passed 5,000 subscribers, which is absolutely massive. I don't want to dwell on that too much here, because later this week, there's going to be some big announcements coming this Friday. So make sure to come back and check out there as we approach the 1 year of this channel, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.